What can you get for just $1? In some places, not much, but here in the Philippines, we're about to find out just how far a single dollar can go. I've got 10 $1 bills, and I'm on a mission to buy 10 totally different things. Everything from street food to wild surprises. We'll hit the streets, markets, and local spots to uncover the best deals and experience real Filipino culture. For every dollar, I'll show you exactly what it gets. No tricks, just the real deal. Get ready because our $1 adventure starts now. Let's see what the first dollar gets us. This is going to be crazy. For our very first dollar, we're diving headfirst into the vibrant, chaotic, and absolutely mouth-watering world of Filipino street food. If you've ever wandered through the streets of Manila, you know that the air is thick with the aroma of sizzling snacks, the chatter of hungry locals, and the sizzle of oil as vendors whip up treats right before your eyes. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way, and tonight, we're on a mission to see just how much deliciousness we can score for a single buck. With about 58 pesos in my pocket, I'm setting out to get the biggest snack haul possible. The exchange rate might fluctuate, but here on the street, every peso counts. It's amazing how far your money can go when you're surrounded by so many tempting options, each one more inviting than the last. I spot a street cart that's absolutely loaded with all the classics: golden fish balls, bouncy squid balls, crispy kikiam, and the iconic kwek kwek, those bright orange quail eggs dipped in a savory batter and deep-fried to perfection. The variety is staggering, and each snack has its own loyal following. It's like a greatest hits album of Filipino street food, all in one place. At just 1 peso each, I could technically walk away with up to 58 fish balls, which is wild to think about. But why settle for just one kind? I want a mix, a little bit of everything, so I can taste the full spectrum of flavors and textures that make Filipino street food so legendary. The vendor gets to work, filling a paper cup to the absolute brim with a colorful assortment of snacks. I get to pick my sauce. There's sweet, spicy vinegar, or a mix of everything. Naturally, I go for the sweet and spicy combo, which is a local favorite. The sauce is thick, glossy, and clings to every bite, promising an explosion of flavor. This cup is absolutely overflowing. There's barely enough room to fit everything in. It's easily a full meal for someone, and it's hard to believe it all costs just a single dollar. The sheer value here is mind-blowing, especially when you see just how much food you get for your money. The taste? It's everything you want in a street snack: salty, savory, and just a little bit sweet from the sauce. The fish balls are soft and springy, the kwek kwek is rich and satisfying, and the kikiam adds a hint of spice. Every bite is a new adventure, and the flavors just keep coming. For just $1, I've scored a massive cup of street food, easily 30 to 40 pieces, maybe even more. It's enough to share with friends, or to keep all to yourself if you're feeling extra hungry. The portion size is honestly shocking, and it's a testament to how much value you can find on the streets of Manila. $1 down, 9 to go. The value here is unreal, and this is just the beginning of our street food adventure. If this is what you get for your first dollar, I can't wait to see what the rest of the night has in store. Let's see what's next. Next up, we need to get across the city, Filipino style. Manila is known for its bustling streets and unique modes of transportation, and today, we're diving right into the heart of it. Enter the jeepney, a wild, colorful, and super cheap way to travel. These iconic vehicles are a staple of Filipino culture, originally made from US military jeeps left over from World War II. Over the years, they've been transformed into vibrant mobile works of art. For just 15 pesos or about 25 cents, you can ride several kilometers. It's an incredibly affordable way to get around, especially in a city as large and sprawling as Manila. I hop on, squeeze in with locals, and pass my fare down the line. Bayad po. The sense of community is palpable as everyone helps each other out, making sure the fare reaches the driver. The ride is loud, breezy, and full of energy. The open windows let in the fresh air, and the conversations around me are lively and animated. It's a sensory overload in the best way possible. For our dollar, I could ride this route back and forth multiple times. It's not just about getting from point A to point B, it's about the journey itself. It's not just transport, it's a cultural experience. The jeepney is a microcosm of Filipino society, where people from all walks of life come together, even if just for a short ride. We see the city from a whole new angle, surrounded by locals. The view from the jeepney offers a unique perspective of Manila's vibrant streets and bustling life. For $1, I got a city tour and a taste of real Manila life. It's an experience that goes beyond mere sightseeing. It's about immersing oneself in the local culture. $2 spent, and the adventure is just getting started. The jeepney ride was just the beginning of my exploration of Manila. On to the next one. Stay tuned as we continue to uncover more of what this incredible city has to offer. After that ride, I'm thirsty. So it's time for the convenience store challenge. Can I get both a drink and a snack for $1 at 7-Eleven? A bottle of water is 20 pesos, leaving 38 pesos for food. I spot a hot siopao, a steamed bun, for 35 pesos. That's a cold drink and a hot snack for just under $1. This combo is the perfect recharge for a busy day. It's amazing you can get a satisfying meal in a modern store for $1. $3 down, and we're crushing this challenge. What's next? In today's world, staying connected isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. Whether you're traveling, working remotely, or just keeping in touch with friends and family, having access to affordable mobile data can make all the difference. So I set out to discover just how much mobile data you can get for a single US dollar here in the Philippines, a country where connectivity is a lifeline for millions. The results? Honestly, they blew me away. My journey starts at a local sari-sari store, a small neighborhood shop that's the heartbeat of Filipino communities. These stores are everywhere, and they're not just for snacks and drinks. They're also the go-to spot for topping up your phone. I hand over 58 pesos, which is just about $1, and ask for a prepaid load. The promos here are incredible. For my 58 pesos, I get a package that includes 2 gigabytes of data upfront, plus an extra gigabyte every day for the next 3 days. That's a total of 5 gigabytes of data for less than $1. It's almost hard to believe, especially if you're used to paying sky-high prices for data back home. The process is lightning fast. Within seconds, the store owner sends the load to my phone and I get a confirmation message. No paperwork, no waiting in line, and definitely no complicated contracts. Just a quick transaction, and I'm instantly connected. It's so simple and convenient. I walk out of the store with a smile, phone in hand, ready to browse, stream, and message without worrying about running out of data or breaking the bank. Honestly, this is one of the most practical and budget-friendly purchases I've made on this trip. It's perfect for travelers, students, or anyone who needs reliable internet on the go. The flexibility and affordability are unmatched. Back in my country, a single dollar might get you a few minutes of browsing, if you're lucky. Data plans are expensive, and you're often locked into long-term contracts with hidden fees and restrictions. It's a completely different experience. But here, that same dollar stretches so much further. I can stream videos, scroll through social media, and even make video calls for days. It's a game changer for anyone who relies on their phone for work or entertainment. After just $4, I'm fully loaded with data for nearly 2 weeks. That's enough to stay connected, navigate the city, and share my adventures with you, all without worrying about running out of data or overspending. The value for money here is absolutely wild. If you're ever in the Philippines, don't miss out on this incredible deal. Let's keep exploring and see what other surprises this country has in store. Time for something healthy. Let's see how much fruit $1 gets at the local market. The palenque is bursting with color and energy. I spot sweet Lacatan bananas, a whole bundle for 40 pesos. With 18 pesos left, I grab a big handful of calamansi, tiny Filipino limes. For $1, I walk away with a bunch of bananas and a bag of calamansi. That's enough fruit for days, and the freshness is unbeatable. The local market is where you find the best deals. $5 in, and the value just keeps getting better. Let's see what else we can find. I need a caffeine boost, so let's hunt for the cheapest, most authentic coffee. At a neighborhood bakery, a cup of black coffee is just 15 pesos, about 25 cents. With 43 pesos left, I buy 14 pieces of fresh pandesal bread. For $1, I get a hot coffee and a bag of warm bread, a full Filipino breakfast. Dip the bread in the coffee, and you've got a local classic. This is more than just a meal. It's a taste of daily life here. $6 down, and I'm ready for more. What's next on our adventure? Let's use $1 to help someone. Time to build a school kit. At a local supply shop, prices are shockingly low. For 58 pesos, I get 2 notebooks, 2 pencils, 2 erasers, a sharpener, a ball pen, and a ruler. That's a full set of supplies for a student, all for $1. It's amazing how far a small amount can go here. This might be the most meaningful dollar we've spent. 7 down, 3 to go. Can you really get a haircut for $1? Let's find out. In a local neighborhood, I spot a street barbershop, Gupit, 60 pesos. I sit down, ask for a trim, and the barber gets to work. No frills, just skill. 15 minutes later, I've got a fresh cut. It's clean, sharp, and costs just $1. This is the best value for a service I've ever seen. A haircut for $1, only in the Philippines. This challenge keeps surprising me. Time for a souvenir to remember this adventure. At a local market, I find a hand-painted jeepney keychain for 25 pesos. With the rest, I buy 3 colorful bracelets, 4 unique souvenirs for just $1. These aren't just trinkets, they're pieces of Filipino culture. $1 left, let's make it epic. Our final dollar, let's end with a classic tricycle ride. For 60 pesos, I get a private 2-kilometer trip through winding back streets. The open-air ride is fun, fast, and gives a real look at local life. It's the perfect way to wrap up our challenge. $10 spent, and the experiences have been mind-blowing. From food to transport to souvenirs, the Philippines shows just how far a dollar can go. And that's a wrap. $10, 10 amazing things in the Philippines. From street food to a haircut, we stretched every dollar to the max. This challenge was eye-opening and unforgettable. What's the best thing you can buy for $1 in your country? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this adventure, hit like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Salamat!